Hello, beautiful people. As a data analyst in charge of Apple's Farm, I am the CEO of Apple's Farm, and I am the celebrity, and I am the data analyst. Yes, na collabo. So yes, what I was able to do is for the record keeping part, I was able to create an Excel workbook to be able to capture and collect data for the farm. And the next video that will be showing and coming up will be what the workbook looks like. So sit back, get your popcorn, and enjoy.
And here's a sample of the farm record I made for Apple's Farm. The first spreadsheet will be on the flock detail, shows the arrival date, the hatchery, the numbers of chicks, breed, purchase cost per chick, total cost, and expected market age. That is the expected date that the birds will be discarded. The next sheet is about daily mortality. That is the date it happened, the number there, the possible cause, the cumulative mortality, and the remark. The next is talking about the feed record. The feed record includes the date the feed arrived or the date they are being given the feed type, the quantity given, the quantity remaining, and total used kg and cost of the feed. Then the next one talks about the medication and vaccine. Drug or vaccine, if we are giving them the vaccine, the purpose why we're giving them the dosage, the method of giving them is via water or via feed, any method you're going to be using, and the next due date in which the vaccine or the drug is due to be given again. The next sheet is talking about water and supplements. That is, any supplements like multivitamin, whatever it is that we will be giving them, this is what we're keeping the record. The next sheet talks about the weekly weight record. I would say this is the best and my favorite sheet because it's talking about the feed conversion ratio, because one of the core principle and the core objective of this farm is to be able to utilize feed conversion ratio to achieve a particular percentage, or let's say a particular kg, by the end of 7 weeks. So this spreadsheet is talking about the age of the bird, the average bird weight, the average weight gain, the feed consumed, and the feed conversion ratio. Okay, then the next spreadsheet talks about sales record, the number sold, the average weight, price per bed, that is if we're selling more than one, the total amount, buyer's name, and payment method. The next talks about the expenses. As you can see, we've started to input some of the expenses already, and this will just be able to capture all our inputs, both fixed cost and variable cost. They would all be here. They'll be captured here, and to know how our profit summary will be. The last sheet will be talking about the profit summary. That is the total birds purchase, the total feed cost, total medication cost, other expenses, total sale profit or loss. We'll go to our spreadsheet for feed. We'll calculate the total feed cost that we use to feed all the birds, the total medication cost. We have a spreadsheet for medication and water and supplements. Yeah, we'll just put that there. The other expenses, we'll calculate it from our expenses spreadsheet. Then we'll add everything and sum it up for the total expenses and the total sales. The total sales that we sold the birds will be here. Then we'll minus it to know our profits or loss, so that we'll be able to calculate if truly we made loss or profit by each production. One of the importance of farm record keeping is that it helps you to navigate and able to know anywhere you're falling short, and as well helps you to know if you are still on the right track, especially when it comes to profit or loss. So thank you for watching and listening. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.